Coast and a big 1 a.m. hour. We're going to do it at the end of the hour. Our encore of our today's special, Hunter, the American icon, have really reinvented the game when it comes to what a fan looks like. Well, yeah, it's that new style of bladeless construction, but this isn't just a fan, it's an air purifier. 360 degrees of pulling in the dirty air that's full of dust and dander and mold spores, heaven knows what, but really cleaning it with 4 layers of filtration, a best-in-class system. So what's coming out of here is the cleanest possible air, helping to nurture a healthier home. We will do our encore presentation at $129.99. It's the best value we're gonna have all year long. We're excited about it. But I did promise you really a whole, oh, by the way, folks, one thing. In 15 minutes, I'm gonna give you a 60-second special on this hottest selling item on HSN for the past 24 hours right there. Light up bouquets. And when it comes to flowers, that is the theme of our next item. I'm really excited to have these in the show. Whenever we have our fresh cut paper here on HSN, they are dreamy, enchanting. These are 3 lifelike designs, and we'll go through each of them in a second. They pop up with these beautiful, big, bold bouquets as a moment, as a message, as a sentiment. They are special and pretty, and as a keepsake that you can have out the entire time. These have that lasting beauty that we love. Well, it is always a beautiful day when my dear friend Leslie Bracken returns. I'm happy to see you.
I'm so happy to see you. You are the best butter-upper that there is.
Oh my gosh, it's easy with you. I'm thrilled though you brought these back.
Well, you know, we've always done very well. You guys love fresh cut paper because they're the best forever blooms you could possibly get, because there's no occasion that flowers aren't perfect for.
Absolutely.
No occasion. However, they're expensive.
They can be very much.
You don't always get what you think you're ordering.
How true is that?
They don't always open perfectly, the blooms, and they always die.
Well, always.
Always,
it's a
because they're cut flowers. These are forever blooms, and this is our freshest arrangement, configuration that we've ever brought you. I love the stuff that we have right now. Adam right now is holding the lavender and butterflies, and look, the little monarch butterflies, you actually bring them to life by bending their little wings here.
Oh my gosh.
And it's in this lovely little wicker basket with the handle, just full of lavender and daisies. It's inspired by the lavender fields of Provence. You can almost smell them. It's just absolute springtime. And each one of these comes also with a beautiful illustrated matching envelope. So the packaging, from the moment that your recipient gets it, they're gonna be wowed. There's a write-in area because you can send these through the mail like a card, and it only takes 4 forever stamps to do so.
Isn't that fantastic? It's big and it's bold and it's beautiful. And I do want to do really quickly, just before we go through them all individually again, I just want to show everybody something. There's only a few available, but and look at this.
You're gonna die.
Oh,
you're gonna die.
Okay, give us a quick overview. I'm sorry.
Pop-up pets. We're bringing them to you for the very first time. These are gonna be really popular, just like when we snuck minis in for the very first time. You either get a set of cats or a set of dogs. Each one is 3. Right now you've got the orange tabby. By the way, they come with a sheet of accessories. These are removable little accessories, little birthday hat. I love the little speech bubble. I actually use these for invitations. I wrote party time on the speech bubble, and I know, look at the spot. Is that hysterical? And look at the sunglasses. You're getting everything on the sheet next to the cat there. You're getting the lei, the flower, the different sunglasses. It's the cutest thing. Oh, and by the way, their little heads also turn.
Oh, will you
Are you dying, right? And these actually, it's so great. They fold flat just like all of our other pop-ups, and they just come to life by a little tug of their tail. They pull whoop, right into 3D and are there to really liven anybody's space. And these envelopes, by the way, super cute as well because they look just like the fur.
Oh, they do?
How cute is that?
Isn't that fantastic?
And you're getting, so again, you're either choosing between the cat or the dog.
Look at the doggy as well.
Oops, sorry, as I knock everything down. If you do the cat, you're getting an orange tabby like we have opened up here. You're getting a ragdoll cat and you're getting a black cat. The little dogs, how hysterical, look at Look at the little tipping with his little lei. Let's go Hawaii. This is the Black Lab. You're also getting the Boston Terrier and the Golden Retriever. Again, each one of these comes with a sheet of accessories. Each one of these comes with, even the card alone, I love the card. It is a beautifully illustrated little matching card that means you, and it's blank, so it's any sentiment,
so Leslie,
any occasion.
Just to confirm, you're getting 3 cards. 3 different cats or 3 different dogs.
Correct.
They're making us go back this way. We'll come back at the end, I promise.
Sorry.
No,
we were just so excited.
We love it. If you want the cat or the
Okay.
dog, only a few dozen in each, so grab it while you can. And I do believe the price is exactly the same. Back to the florals, though.
So these bouquets are, what I love about this is that, this is like what, 20, okay, oh my gosh, $24.99 means that you're getting all 3 of these for less than the price of 2. That's just over $8 a gift. These have been called pop-up cards in the past, but they're pop-up gifts. You're getting a lovely, this right here is the sage, the lilies and sage. This is a really refined, kind of organic bouquet with the crisp white lilies and calla lilies and these beautiful lush green. I mean, how beautiful is that? And this kind of stoneware pot with the wood trim. It's really kind of spa-like and serene, very, very elegant. I love it. And look, please come in really close, because one of the things that really amazes me by these bouquets is they actually can not only continue to look real, that was really close, guys, not only continue to look real, but they look even more real the closer that you get. These are forever blooms, better than any real blooms because they're always open, they're always perfect, they're always saturated with color, and they never die. You're getting that one as well, and then this is my favorite new one. I always have a favorite. This is my favorite. This is the hummingbird. This is just lush pink verbena. This is little blue forget-me-nots. This is blue and white delphiniums, all in this glass, lovely glass vintage vase with the vintage label on it as well. But it's also a buzz with 6 hummingbirds, 4 of which, are you ready for the magic? 4 of which are with our new wire technology. They pull out so that they look like they're hovering like hummingbirds over the bouquet. You can open up the wings to give them a little life, just like you did with the butterflies over with the lavender. And it's just, this is a whopping 16 by 16.
Leslie, these are fun. You know, I'm thinking a lot of things. You spend how much money to send a bouquet of flowers?
I hate
a
to even
lot
think
of
about
money.
it.
And obviously the flowers don't last very long. You send this card, and it's a big, I mean, I wanted to show you, it's a large card. It's a forever bouquet of flowers, front and back, side to side, layer upon layer of beauty. This sits on the table, on the desk, at work, at home, on the counter, and it will sit there to be enjoyed for as long as you want it there. I think they are magnificent. And you know how expensive it is to buy good quality cards.
Yeah, absolutely. So these individually are, you're getting a gift, you're getting the packaging, and you're getting the card. So again, it's a blank matching note card, so that means it's any sentiment for anyone, anywhere. You know that I love this selection of bouquets because there's something for everyone. There's the really kind of understated elegance of that sage. There's also the really whimsy of this hummingbird one. I mean, how sweet is that with the pinks and the blues? And then there's the really essence of spring with the lavender and the butterflies. You're getting all of these, really, each one is the price, it's just over $8. It's the price of a card, and you're getting all of it.
So you're not choosing?
No, you get all 3 of these. So we call it the set of 3.
Yeah.
It's really the set of 9, because each bouquet comes with an incredibly beautifully vibrant illustrated envelope as well as the matching card. So all 3, you're getting all 3 of these. The pop-up, all 3 arrangements, each with 3 pieces. It's fantastic. And again, these can be sent through the mail. 4 forever stamps, and you can send this to anyone, anywhere, to brighten their day. I love that I've come in after all of these things that make your life easier and better, because this is how you level up your gifting game,
yes,
right?
absolutely.
You will never again have anything creep up on you. You will never miss a birthday, miss an anniversary, miss a Mother's Day, nothing. You will have it all there for you, and this is unique, beautiful, forever.
I tell you, for Mom, for Mother's Day, she's gonna love this. You should get these for Mother's Day. Again, you're not choosing, you get all of them.
All three.
Of them. And you know you'll use them. It's a moment, it's a celebration, it's an occasion. I don't have a favorite. I think all 3 are magnificent. I think you're gonna be bedazzled in terms of how big they are. You're going to be just shocked at the size, the grandeur, and they are enchanting. I mean, they really are. They've got that whimsical charm, which is wonderful, but it's a keepsake. And when you write something sentimental and meaningful on it, even more so. I'm all in, Leslie. I think they're fantastic.
It's fully customizable. It's any occasion. It's not going to the store and trying to find the perfect happy birthday or the perfect thinking of you or the perfect congratulations. It's whatever you want it to be for whoever you want it to be. This is a great selection because it's our most innovative, most creative designs, and you have something for everyone in them. Just think, look at that envelope. It's a piece of work, a piece of art on its own. This is what your recipient is first going to see when you send it to them with just 4 forever stamps. Again, you're sending a gift with the postage that you have in your desk drawer. You're not schlepping to the post office, right? And out they pull this incredible bouquet that then just with the flip of a finger pops to life. And they have just absolute dimensional depth, 360 degrees. Lifelike, life-size flowers that are better because they will not wilt, they will not bloom. They can go anywhere into an ICU, an assisted living facility. They're not going to cause allergies. They're not going to cause migraines.
It shows you how to do it with the instructions.
Yes, right.
You've got the fresh cut video as well. If you just open up your camera, it'll do. I mean, you don't need to do that. It's so obvious. But I love that they support you in terms of really sharing with you how simple it is. They're meaningful, they're magical, they're inexpensive, they are beautiful. Leslie, thank you so much for sharing these with us.
Oh, you're so welcome. Really, there's just nothing like them.
No, we got to.
And there's nothing like you.
There's nothing like you, Leslie. Thank you, my love. So good to see you. Guys, I'm going to head over this way. Stay in the ordering process for yours, very limited. Don't forget about the cat and the dog. As I head over here with Mother's Day on our mind and flowers on our mind, guys, I'm going to make a statement, and I need you to listen to this, because I always like to tell you these things. In the past 24 hours, the #1 selling product on HSN is right in front of me. Illuminated roses with a beautiful, can you hear that? Can you hear the glass? I'm using my ring so you can hear what looks to be a cut crystal vase holding these beautiful roses. You can change the colors on them to whatever you want them to be. The actual glass vase also is illuminated from below. They have been a sensation. We had them on at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock. We've sold, I think, 70% of the entire quantity. How many thousands was it, Brandon? Like 3,000 sold. We didn't. I wish we had another 5,000. So I wanted to quickly mention them tonight in case you did miss the show. They are available for you. They are fantastic. They have the different tones. They have the morphing. I'll just quickly go through some of the colors so you can really see them. Thanks to the team for bringing the lights down. This could be a great Mother's Day gift. It could be a beautiful way to enhance any space, any place in your home. They have the fade option as well, so they fade in and out into different colors. And what you can't see, but I think you're on this one, the beautiful petals, which are soft and delicate. These are not plastic, so they have that feel and that touch to them as well. And right into the heart of the flower, into the rose, you see the illumination just permeate through. They are spectacular. And how much are they? They're like, is it 34? Oh, $24.99. FlexPay, $8 and change. Our team letting me know we already have over 500 people coming through, even in the 2 minutes that we've been talking about them. Again, if you would like it, they will sell out today. It is undeniable, a brilliant item. And did I mention that was glass? I gotta keep saying it because I don't want you to think it's plastic. All right, stay in the ordering process for yours. We do want to continue our night though, with potentially 2 years worth of laundry taken care of, thanks to and courtesy of Nellie's, with over 300 million loads, over 300 million loads of laundry done. Nobody is quite like Nellie's. Nellie's is the best way, with no phosphates, with no artificial fragrances, hypoallergenic, super powerful, super concentrated, gentle on the skin, gentle on your clothes. This is our offer tonight. We're doing the big tub. No more going to the big box store. No more schlepping home big tubs or jugs or all the pods. We're going to include the additional 2 pouches of our oxygen brightener as well. So we're going to get bright and white on all of our clothes. If you've never seen Nellie's before, it's our best seller by a lot. And here for over 3 decades, the amazing Terry Toner, who is proud of many things. But I know, Terry Toner, you get that twinkle in your eye when you do Nellie's. It's good to see you.
Absolutely true. Hi, Adam. It's good to see you as well, my friend. Yeah, you know, I've been around these halls for 35 years, just here at HSN, and 40 years in this whole TV shopping business. It's kind of crazy, right?
This thing that we love.
And this thing that we love so much. And I have to tell you, there's 2 items that I do that are near and dear to my heart, and I'm so proud of them. That's Nellie's and Earthbright.
Yeah.
It's just, they're such incredible items. Nellie's has been around here, gosh, now, I guess about 15 years. I think 350 million loads,
something like that.
350 million loads of laundry that you and I have done together, and you, with Nellie's. Now, Nellie's is different. It's not detergent, it's a laundry soda. What's the difference? Well, detergent is a bunch of petrochemicals, and laundry soda is sodium carbonate, and ours happens to have coconut oil-based surfactants in it. 1 little tablespoon is all you need right here. I know you're used to using this big scoop of powder or the cup of liquid. You don't need it anymore. All you need is 1 tablespoon of Nellie's. Now, one thing that we are famous for is completely dissolving in the water. So I'm going to do that demonstration right now. So into the drink, into the water they go. And I'm going to mix these up. We're going to pretend my immersion blender is an agitating laundry machine, washing machine. So I'm going to give this a good stir. That's the Nellie's side. That's pretty good. I'm going to do the detergent side.
Your little portable washing machine.
Yes. I don't know how your clothes would come out after that, but that seems to be pretty good, even Steven. And we're going to let those kind of settle down for a minute. And you're going to be kind of amazed. If you're new to Nellie's, if you've never seen this demonstration before, stick around because this is really, really cool. So this is the Nellie's side. Remember, this is the detergent side. Now, right away, you can see there's a big difference because the detergent has, you know, artificial colors and blue dye. I always wonder if it's got like blue and green speckles and dye in it, how does it get the clothes clean? How does the dye not just get in your clothes? Well, you know what? It does get in your clothes.
There you go.
And here's the difference. So 2 pairs of jeans, they were both purchased at the same time. They've been washed the same amount of times. And they're black jeans. Well, these used to be black jeans. So these are the Nellie's jeans. These are the detergent jeans. What happens is detergents build up and accumulate in your clothes, and they leave a dulling residue.
Okay.
And this is the perfect example of that. They used to be, you know, nice and rich and saturated and black, but wash after wash with detergent, they've become faded. They get stiff. They feel weird. So then what do? You start using fabric softener. You're adding extra rinse cycles. You're trying to get your clothes clean. When you use detergent, Nellie's isn't going to do that. It's going to help preserve the colors, whether it's whites, whether it's, you know, bright colors, whether it's, you know, stripes, plaids, or your favorite black jeans. So while we're waiting for these 2 to settle down, and this shows you how we completely dissolve, which also means you're not going to get gooby, globby things inside your detergent dispenser. You're going to kind of have weird, undissolved, gelatinous goo on your clothes, you know, with the pods and all of that. We completely dissolve. We also completely rinse out. So I have 2 clear bowls of water here. I've got a couple of baby shirts. These have already been washed and dried. They're clean. We're going to do like a re-rinse cycle and show you something that you may not know about detergents, and that is the residue that gets left behind. And they're actually designed, they're actually engineered to leave that residue in your clothes, like all their weird chemicals that are optical brighteners, which sounds interesting, but it's actually just a chemical that reflects light and it hides dirt.
It's crazy.
It doesn't get the dirt out. It hides the dirt. You know, it's a cloaking device for dirt. I don't want that. Or the synthetic fragrances and things like that, which, you know, are known endocrine disruptors. These are all petrochemicals. Nellie's doesn't have any of that. Now, take a look at this water, you guys. Just let me step back. Let me get out of the way and let you see that side by side. What does this mean for us? It means that if you're washing clothes and detergents, this detergent residue, which is petrochemicals, is on your skin, the largest organ of your body, your shirts, your towels, your sheets, your underwear, your yoga pants, the kids' school uniforms are coated in petrochemicals, and your skin is absorbing that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what Nellie's doesn't have? Doesn't have any petrochemicals. We start with sodium carbonate. We use coconut oil-based surfactants. It's a 5-ingredient list that you can actually pronounce. We are gluten-free, we are fragrance-free, we are septic system safe, we are high-efficiency machine certified, so you can use it in any type of washing machine, top load, front load, washboard in a bucket. I mentioned septic system safe, so you know, if you live out in the country and you have well water, that sodium carbonate preconditions that water. You know, it tends to be very minerally. It will precondition that water, make your water better. If you live in the city and you have very, you know, chlorine-y treated water, that sodium carbonate is going to treat that water as well and make it better. Remember where we started?
Yeah.
Right here, you guys take a gander. Take a peek at this. So here's the Nellie side, completely dissolved, no residue, crystal clear. Look at that. You can see my little springtime nails. You can see right through it. Here's the detergent side. I'm going to pick this up and tilt it to the camera because it's shocking. Now remember, I mixed that up with an immersion blender. Look at the sludge bomb.
It is. Look at it at the bottom.
At the bottom. Ooh, that's inside your washing machine. It is gumming up the works. It is coating your clothes in that detergent residue. It is not clean. No. I'm telling you, the difference is shocking. So this is Nellie's, this is detergent, crystal clear. This is the rinse water. I know you do.
No, when you know though. Yeah. When you see this, you can't unsee it, Terry.
Absolutely.
And that's where you make the better choice.
Absolutely. 500 loads, like you said, potentially. For some people, that's a couple of years.
Absolutely.
I do a lot of laundry, so for me, that's, you know, probably a year's worth.
Right.
Not only are you getting the 500 loads, but you're also getting 2 packets of our oxygen brightener, which is a fabulous oxygen brightener. Not only great for you know, getting out like really tough stains, but it's a great little, you know, mix it up and use it as a household cleaner, put it in your, you know, carpet shampoo or all kinds of things. I have a cloth diaper here. I've got 2 glass containers. I'm going to put the cloth diaper betwixt the 2 containers, and then I'm going to take iodine, and we're going to make a little mess here. So there's a little shot of iodine there. There's a little shot of iodine there. I'm trying not to get it everywhere. And on this side, I'm going to put, you didn't know we were going to have cocktails, did you?
No, I didn't.
I'm going to put in a scoop of laundry detergent. And on this side, I'm going to put in a scoop of our oxygen brightener. You're getting 15 loads in each bag, and you do get 2 bags of it. So there's the Nellie side. We're going to shake these guys up. I like to shake things up, Adam.
You always have, Terry.
Even at 1 o'clock in the morning.
My gosh, here we go.
Way past my bedtime. So here's the detergent side. We'll even give it a head start there. I'm going to pour that in there. Okay. And then here's the Nellie side with our oxygen brightener. And like you notice right away, look at this, that as I pour the oxygen brightener, it's literally pouring through the stain. Now here's the detergent side. I'm going to kind of mix that around a little bit. Look what's happening. The stain is just spreading. The water is getting gross. On the Nellie side, the stain is contained. It's also disappearing, like right before your eyes. You can see that it's going. And as I work these guys around with my hands, again, we're pretending I'm the washing machine agitating, right? And in your washing machine, this cycle is what, like, you know, 15 minutes or something. We're just going to spend a couple minutes here. But you can see the Nellie side, that stain is already almost completely gone. And as the seconds tick, it literally is disappearing before your eyes. Not happening on the detergent side. I mean, this is just gross.
Getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And think about that. If the water's dirty, then the whole rest of your clothes are being washed in the dirty water, right? It's crazy. I want to show you another fun little trick with our oxygen brightener. And again, it also makes a great household cleaner. I'm just going to dump a whole bunch. We'll squeeze in the last of this bottle. And I'm going to pop in. Now, don't blink, you guys. You're going to miss it, right? Look at this mess that I've got here. I'm going to throw in some Nellies. I'm going to stir it around.
Look at that.
Boom. It's gone. I mean, it's absolutely gone, just like that. All right, so come back here, take a look, because we gave this a couple of extra seconds.
Terry, please,
look at the difference.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at the difference.
You saw that happen live as well.
Yeah, live on TV. No, don't blink, you miss it. I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the Nelly side, and we're going to clean up the rest of that mess. So you can see that it just immediately attacks that stain. I'll pour a little bit more on top, and hey, I'll even clean this up too. Get rid of that dirty water, because we don't want it. We don't want to wash our clothes in dirty water, right?
Guys, you've got to be convinced by this, right? What does all this mean to you? It means it's going to look after your clothes. It means it's going to get rid of the stains. It means it's going to clean the clothes as efficiently, more effectively than what we've been buying. And what we've been buying is a whole load of chemicals in some form or another. This saves you a ton of money. It's better for you in every respect. And today, with our 500 load, you've got up to 2 years worth of laundry for $64 and change. No more going to the store, no more big this, big that. It makes it easy because, Terry, we ship it right to the door for free.
Right to the door. You're not lugging, heavy bottles of liquid detergent, which is really expensive water. And you're not, lugging great big, cartons of pods and things like that. It is super concentrated, so truly you only need that one little tablespoon for the average size load. I've been using nothing but Nelly's for the last 15 years, and I've gone through a couple of washing machines in that time, and I will tell you that tablespoon really, truly is all you need. You put it right in the detergent dispenser, never have to worry about the undissolved gobs of anything. And we're gonna show you with our laundry scales of justice, which is always fun. I've got detergent right here. Oh, look, it's blue, because it has dye in it. I'll pop that into the one side here. Always working in these confined spaces. Justice. And then here, the laundry scales of justice. Here's the Nelly's. And I'm gonna show you that scoop for scoop, tablespoon for tablespoon, the Nelly's is just heavier. It's denser, it's more concentrated. It doesn't have the phosphates, it doesn't have bleach, it doesn't have borax, it doesn't have all the fillers and the flowing agents. It's just pure, concentrated cleaning power, super, super concentrated, which is why you only need that tablespoon. Here's what 100 loads of Nelly's looks like in this jar right here. Here, I'll pick it up for you so you can see it. There's 100 loads of Nelly's. Here's 100 loads of detergent. Yeah, so I mean,
but it's
much
just,
smaller
you don't
footprint.
need as much of it.
You don't need as much. You just need that little tablespoon. What kind of results can you expect? Well, here's detergent towels. I am the keeper of the towels. It's my official job with Nelly's. These are the Nelly's towels. We wash them with Nelly's. We dry them with our Lamy dryer balls, which are available today. This is detergent towels. They're flatter. They're dull. They're dingy. I mean, you compare them side by side. Yeah. These are dog towels. These are spa towels.
Right.
That's the difference.
If you want to order the Nelly's, it is available. When we say over 300 million loads done, we do it to give you that confidence that this isn't just a good product, it's a best-selling product. It's the #1 laundry product at HSN.
For years.
For many years at this stage. Saves you a ton of money and looks after your clothes much better. I do want to give you a quick mention of the flyer balls. Terry, these are a phenomenon to themselves, right?
They really, truly are, and I'm just going to do a real quick demo because I know we only have a couple minutes, but if you're using liquid fabric softener, this is a jug of toxic chemicals. It is pure petroleum products. The fragrances are endocrine disruptors. They gas off volatile organic compounds. So you say, well, I gave up the jug. I'm using these dryer sheets. Guess what? The dryer sheets are the same chemicals. It's just a different delivery system. See the mirror? Looks clean, right?
Yeah. No, now it doesn't.
That's what you're putting on your clothes.
Right.
That's what you're putting on your clothes. My clear bowl of water here, nice clean water. Here's the dryer sheet into the clear bowl of water. It instantly gets opaque. And and I'm not kidding you, there's like an oil slick on top of this. Why? Because it's petrochemicals. And again, whether it's the dryer sheets, whether it's the liquid fabric softener, they're gassing off in your dryer, releasing toxic chemicals in your house. Lamy balls are pure New Zealand lamb's wool. They tumble around in your dryer. They help separate the clothes. They make your dryer work more efficiently so you can dry faster on lower temperatures. Not only is that better for your clothes, but it's better for your pocketbook because you're not wasting energy, whether it's gas or electric. The dryer's a big appliance.
Again, it's a new thing maybe to you, but once you start with the flyer balls, you'll never buy these again.
Never again.
Ever. You'll save
a
ton of money.
Toxic, fun.
I've come to know, listen to Terry Toner for all things.
That's right.
She is wise in all things.
Thank
you, Terry. We love you.
Thank you, Adam.
The amazing
Thanks.
Terry Toner. I do want to remind you that we started the show with the extremely popular flower cards. It's the fresh cut paper set of 3, our classic floral pop-up bouquets. You get all 3. They're a nice large size. You know, you buy somebody a bouquet of flowers, it's expensive. And then they don't last very long. These are a keepsake. They're whimsical, they're enchanting, they're beautifully detailed, they're 3-dimensional, and you will have them forever and a day. So popular, especially with Mother's Day right around the corner. An amazing opportunity to get something that Mom will always keep and treasure. Well, now Terry's cleaned the clothes, we need to talk about the air, because it's filthy in here. There's dust, there's dander, there's allergens, there's mold spores, there's dust mite feces. We need to get rid of it, and we can with Hunter and our best buy of the day. You're about to hear about a product that quite simply is a cut above. A product that is best in class and something we've never really seen before. It launched last year, very limited supply. It is a best in class air purification system and a bladeless high-end fan. This is a product that combines 4 of the most advanced technologies. Not only does it have the photocatalyst filter, it is HEPA filtration, which is the gold standard, has the Eco Silver pre-filter and a UVC light built in. Let me show you the difference. Just to the side of me right here are a set of the usual suspects, a regular fan, a box fan. These fans, which are there to keep us cool, they just move the air around. And that air might be dirty, it might be filthy. Well, imagine taking that and combining fan technology, but instead of simply moving around dirty air, we're gonna draw in all the filthy air, 360 degrees, clean it up, scrub it down, and then pump out cleaner air, helping to nurture a healthier home. I have black available. I have taupe available, very popular, exclusive gray, white, and the final 200 in sage. Last call on sage. That will be sold out by the morning. If you want the exclusive sages that are available, you think about how much you spend on a fan that looks like this, you know the ones, maybe $400, $500, $600. We're at $129.99 fan and air purifier. There's a lot to get to, and there's only one person I trust to get to it, and that is Tracy Rosa. Tracy, it's like you said, at last it's here.
I know. We've been waiting for months to get this back in stock, and I knew. Little birdie told me that it was going to be a today's special, so I was so pumped to get it to you because I've read the reviews. People love it. I was here when we sold out the last time because it makes sense. Everybody needs an air purifier and everybody needs a fan. Why not get that beautiful bladeless fan, the latest and greatest technology? And Hunter, we've been around for more than 100 years, and we have the most advanced filtration system out there on the marketplace, especially when it comes to Hunter.
Yeah.
Seeing is believing, so let me show you how this bad boy works.
Okay.
Remember, this is different because it takes the dirty air, puts it through the filtration, and comes up through the fan, and only clean air comes out. So take a look at this. This is my magic smoke wand.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and place it here next to where the filter is.
Okay.
See it pulling in? It's pulling in all of that smoke. Now, let's tilt up. All right, and let's take a look at the clean. You feel the air coming out, right?
Yeah, but the smoke's not coming
There's no
out.
smoke coming out, right? Because it has gone through all of our layers of filtration. So I'm gonna geek out for a second.
Geek out.
This is my it makes me look so smart when I do this. It makes me feel good about myself. But let's break it down for you, because in the beginning, when I first started working with Hunter, I was one of those people who was like, I don't need an air purifier. My house is very clean. Well, and here comes the EPA telling me that the air inside of my house is dirtier than the air outside, and I need an air purifier. So this is the most advanced. So you're getting two of these in each unit. First and foremost, your first line of defense is this. This is our exclusive eco-silver technology. This is going to inhibit the growth of microorganisms. Now, what are microorganisms? Well, they're live airborne pores that have a tendency to grow on surfaces, whether it's your AC filter, whether it's your sofa, wherever, pores can grow, they can, except right here. So they get sucked in, they stop growing right here. This gets rid of odors as well. All right, and it attacks VOCs. That's your first line of defense.
Right.
There are 3 more layers. Your next layer, True HEPA, best of the best. It is gonna get rid of 99.97% of the particulates in the air. I'm talking dust, dirt, dander, pollen, the things that make our eyes water, the things that make our nose run. This one is getting rid of 99.97%. Normally, we stop there. Hunter's like, there are 2 layers, that's great, it's a 1-2 punch, but we double down. Literally, there are 4 layers. Your next layer of protection is this, the photocatalyst filter right here, all right? Inside of the unit is a UVC light. UVC, we've heard about them. They're medical grade sanitizers. They clean surfaces, all there inside the unit. That's the UVC light. So this technology is not new, but Hunter was tasked with trying to figure out how to use that technology to clean the air, not just surfaces. So they combined it with this photocatalyst. So when the UVC light and the photocatalyst, they attach, when they combine, magic happens. It gets rid of formaldehyde, E. coli, words that are like forbidden to say normally.
Absolutely.
Okay, but we can say it when you have this photocatalyst and that UVC filter. Now, too much information, Tracy, I'm gonna be honest. When they told me that it gets rid of formaldehyde and E. coli, I was like, time out. There's no way I have that in my air. No way, okay? Like I keep a clean house, there's no way. And then they said, if you have a gas stove, gas fireplace, even if you bring laundry in and it's in one of those plastic bags and you take the bag off, that releases formaldehyde. So gas stove, gas fireplace, anything gas, formaldehyde. E. coli, I'm like, well, that just lives like in the chicken juice or on the countertops. No, it doesn't just live on the countertops. It goes into the air as well. So here's your choice. This is 100% truth. If you don't have an air purifier, there's only one other thing that'll clean and scrub the air in your home.
Go on.
Your lungs. So before we were talking dust, dirt, dander, pollen. Now we're talking things like formaldehyde, E. coli. We don't know what the future holds when it comes to air quality because we can't see it. We forget about it. This is going to clean and scrub the air with the most advanced system. If you get it just for that, boom, sold all day long.
Agreed.
But then we put a bladeless fan on there, which is oscillating and going ahead and projecting the cleanest air that the filtration system just worked on.
And you need a fan for the summertime. We're about to get really too hot to handle. We're going to be tossing and turning in bed. We need a fan in the living room to keep us cool while we're watching TV. So you buy a fan and you buy one of these new bladeless ones and they're hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So now you've got this full power, full size fan, but this fan is being powered with the cleanest possible air. And what Tracy has just spent the past couple of minutes discussing is so important. You know, the EPA says the air inside of our homes can be up to 5 times more polluted than the air outside of our homes. The COVID years showed us, although we can't see it, it's there, there's stuff floating in the air. You know, somebody walks into the house and they're coughing and they're spluttering, cold and flu season. You know, this isn't a cure, but if you're cleaning the air, that's got to be a good thing. Look, on a most basic level, if you said, well, you know, I'm going to get this so I never have to buy air fresheners, plug-ins, oils, candles anymore. I'm going to get rid of the smells, then this will work to do that because it's going to purify the air. How much does an air purifier cost? $200? How much does a fan like this cost? Several $100s? It's combined together, this dynamic duo, the synergy of the two working hand in hand. We're at $129.99 and free shipping and FlexPay, which is why it's been such a big hit. I made mention that we've nearly sold out of Sage. It is 80% gone. You know, sometimes we have, 40,000 today's specials, or 30,000, or 20,000, or 15,000. I have nowhere near that, which is why this is about to sell out. Taupe is doing extremely well. It's one of our newer colors. It's gorgeous. Black always popular, exclusive gray, and of course the white is, as you would imagine, extremely successful. It just goes in any room, in any place, in any space. I do want to make mention of the filters. People are asking about filters, Trace. Give us some guidance, please.
Yeah, so here's the deal. I would love to give you, this is going to last you 6 months, a year, okay? But I don't know how often you're going to use it. Right. I don't know where you live. People in New Jersey have air quality warnings right now, so they would have this up on high. Here's the cool thing. The unit tells you when you have to address the filter. Right. So I suggest grab a couple of these filters while they're on sale, whatever, so that when that light goes on, you just go to the closet, grab the filters, pop them in. Very easy to use. You just unscrew the fan, just like screwing a light bulb. Unscrew the fan, you pop these in. Just like so, all right, pop them both in. You're getting 2 of them, ready? And boom, that's how you go ahead and you change the filter. Your UVC light is down in the unit. That's one thing I want to point out, because people think that the accent light is the UVC light. It's different. Okay. It's different, because I don't want you to think you're being exposed to the UVC light the whole time. It's in the unit working with its best friend, the photocatalytic.
Easy for you to say. It's one of those words.
Supercalifragilistic. Speaking of old school.
And Trace, ask me how many air purifiers in 20 years I've ever presented with a UVC light.
Adam, how many air purifiers in 20 years have you sold with a UVC light?
I'm glad you asked, Trace.
Okay.
1, and I'm looking at it right now. That is not normal to have it in an air purifier.
No, because you don't know how, because UVC lights are for surfaces.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, great for surfaces. How do you clean the air with it? You know, that's when you get the photocatalyst in there.
Trace, you know what doesn't have a UVC light? Those.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, they also don't have?
What?
Any air purification, any filters. And this is the time of year that we all want to fan out, right? Shoot, we want to fan out 365 days a year.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
we love fans, all right? But a lot of times this time of year, you're going to the closet and you're grabbing that fan because, you know what, you want to move that air around.
Yeah.
That air around, that air is dirty.
Yeah.
Okay? Look at this. Come in here real fast. I mean, this, honestly, Darren, the wonderful guy that helps me set up and stuff, he pulled this out. I go get me one of those box things.
Yeah.
He pulled this out of the closet, and look at, I said, don't clean it.
It's
I want it, look at my hands
for
up.
heaven's sake.
I mean, okay, so I turn this on, all right? I turn this on. Look at the back. Seriously? Darren, you could have cleaned it up a little bit. I mean,
front,
come on
back,
now.
side to side.
Yeah.
It's
but seriously,
terrible.
like, I turn this on, Adam. What happens to that dust? What happens to all the dirty air back here? It blows. It blows through the blades, it blows out into the living room, and you've got all the stuff. I want you to see how this machine works, okay? Remember, pulling in all the dirty air, all those little things that you see right there, those are live airborne, molecules or particulates and stuff like that. Goes through the first layer, all right? Then look at that motor. It's rotating that air, pushing that clean air, because look, it went through those 4 layers. All of that dirty air went through those layers. So now it's clean when it gets to the motor pushes all of that clean air up through the base of the fan, and then the fan, with this crazy bladeless technology, pushes that clean air out into your living room. So you know what? The air that is blowing gently on you when you're watching a movie, when you're having family dinner, when you're sleeping, in the middle of the night, that air is clean, fresh air. That isn't nasty, dirty air that is moving all around.
Even if you don't buy this one tonight, please promise me you'll look into buying an air purifier. You've got to have one. Because it's invisible and you don't see it, Tracy's showing you the effectiveness, the efficacy of this air purifier, pulling in the smoke, such a fine particulate, and of course out is no smoke. Yeah. You've got to have an air purifier, because if you don't have it, the stuff is there and you're just letting your body do the work. In the realm of air purifiers, there's good, better, best, and this is best. We've never had an air purifier, and this is really key. You hear us talk about HEPA all the time. Still to this day, millions of people will go out and buy air purifiers that claim to be HEPA, but it's not really HEPA, it's HEPA style. Always insist on real HEPA. This isn't, look, we've barely mentioned HEPA. And the reason we barely mentioned it is because that is just 1/4 of the incredible filtering technology that you've got. The photocatalyst in there, unbelievable. The UVC light in there, incredible. The eco silver, the coconut carbon pre-filter. I mean, this thing is stacked. It's loaded to the gills to ensure that you and your family and your pets have air quality that we believe is unrivaled. So, you know, we could spend the next 20 minutes just talking about best-in-class air purification. Understand the difference. It's pulling in dirty air, it's pumping out clean air, but it's pumping it out in a way that it diffuses the air around the room. So on that red hot summer's night and you're on the lazy boy, on that red hot summer's night and you're in bed, you're not tossing and turning, you've got that quality of life again. And Trace, when summer is long gone, you still use this all year long.
Yeah, because I mean, I use my fans mostly this time of year when it's beautiful out. We're in Florida, so we have the windows open. It's that time of year. I want to move that fresh air about. But I know, right, this time of year, my car is covered in pollen. So when I open the windows, the threat of all that stuff coming in is legit. So it has to go through an air purification system. I'm not a doctor. I don't pretend to be one. I'm not making medical claims. Right. But look at the stuff on your screen. Pollen, dust, dander, smoke particles. If these are the things that make your eyes water, nose run, if these are the things that make you racing towards the medicine cabinet, if I can legally say that this air purifier can pull out 99.97% of that stuff, common sense just says that you're gonna feel better.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, I'm not, again, no medical claims, but just using that common sense, like if those are your irritants, I take them away, we feel better. So again, why this unit? Why Hunter? We've been around for more than 130 years. We know how to move air. We know how to clean air. Now we're doing them both at the same time, like a little fun dance, a little two-step, right? Check this out. So we created this great demo because seeing is believing. Remember I said that it pulls the air in, whoops, from the base down here.
Mind that step, Trace.
Don't mind me. It's okay, I just jump over it. It's pulling the air in. When it pulls the air in, look it's so powerful, it's sucking these balloons.
To the
They're stuck right there. Listen, those are not glued there, taped there, nothing. That is the intake. Now, check out the front here. That is all of the fresh air moving these balloons around. You know what's not moving? These balloons back here.
No.
Why? Because they are in the dirty zone. Think of these as like the dirty air. Now, some of them are gonna get bounced around and pushed through, you know, but it's not moving stuff behind the unit because that's not where it's pulling the air from.
Sure.
It's pulling the air in from the base, 360 degrees, all right? It's pushing the clean air out so that you are getting that nice cool breeze of fresh, clean air.
You're gonna buy a fan anyway. Let's buy a fan that is an air purification fan. I don't wanna go over it because we're so limited in time, but we have to feature the price. This is a $300 system, so $300, and that's the right price. I mean, you know, fans like this are hundreds of dollars, $300, $400, $500. A good air purifier, Trace, you know, a couple $100.
With this technology,
With this technology, above and beyond. We're at $129.99, and it's the best of both worlds together. So for $129.99, our best value ever, our best value of the year. There's no other product quite like it. There's no other product that's been created in this manner. Of course, Tracy said it, but for over 130 years, this Hunter name, this Hunter brand, which is so meaningful in our lives. So many of us might have a Hunter fan right now in the middle of our room. So we love this brand. It's been with us forever. Hunter are always evolving, and this new technology is groundbreaking that they brought to life. And Hunter and HSN together to be able to achieve $129 and free shipping as well. So we've got everything in your favor. I'm going to quickly step to the side because Sage is about to go. If you do want Sage, when you wake up, the Sage is simply gone. It is You are the last one that can order Sage. You're watching us live right now at 1:48 in the morning here on the East Coast. If you have to have the Sage, you've got to order before you go to sleep. I have no back order, no extended delivery, no other option. It is about to sell out. This is the taupe. It's that easy, natural, neutral chameleon. So we love that taupe. Everyone is accented with that silver, classic black, of course, at the back. We have our gray, which is that charcoaly gray. You can't buy that anywhere else. And naturally the white. If you want the white, most orders are coming through in the white. You'll notice that this is moving and oscillating. I have all my controls on here, and I have a remote control that sticks because it's magnetic, so you never lose it, which I love as well. You've got the accent light. That's different to the UVC light. And the other thing as well that you might want to do is the extra filters. We have available extra filters, Trace, single purchase or auto ship. What I love about Hunter is they've made it easy. They simply slot right on in. Now, the reason why I need to guide you to these filters is because, again, this air purifier has technology no other air purifier has that we've done. Photo catalyst is in there, UVC light is in there, the Eco Silver.
Yeah.
I mean, Trace, it's to the max.
It's to the max. And like I said, normally we just have 2 of those filters. We've doubled down. We're giving you the most advanced. I just want to take you on a quick tour of the unit, and then I want to, again, break down the technology, because that's where that's where it comes down to. So here's your front panel right here. So you take it out of the box, the filter's already in. All right, you'll probably attach the top to it. And then here's your on and off button. All right, here is your speed. You've got about 6 different speeds. You have a timer. So let's say you like to fall asleep with it on. I say just leave it on, but hey, listen, to each his own. Here's the rotating button. So if you want it to oscillate, you can do so. You've got the sleep mode, which I like. So that's gonna turn off the accent light, and it's gonna turn off the noise. Still working, still purifying your air, still moving the air, but no light or sound. Again, the remote control, I'm a sucker for a remote control. It is magnetic, so it stays right here. But hey, listen, I keep it on my bedside. I keep it where the remote control is by the TV, because listen, when I get comfy, I don't want to get uncomfy.
Right.
I don't want to get up out of the comfy spot and have to go adjust anything. It's all right here at my fingertips. So I'm a seeing is believing person, so let's go ahead and show you how this works. This is a smoke wand. I'm gonna turn the smoke on, and what you're gonna see is that it is going to go into the filter, and what you're not gonna see is the smoke come out of here. Remember, the smoke, the air that is going in, goes through 4 layers of filtration, right? All right, so here we go. Smoke is the smallest particulate that we can measure, okay? It is the hardest thing to clean out of the air. All right, now take a look up here. Are you seeing any of that smoke come out?
No, it's clean.
It's clean. That's what we love about this unit. So what are the 4 layers of filtration? Eco Silver technology exclusive to Hunter. Inhibits the growth of microorganisms. Those are live airborne pores that grow on surfaces. They don't grow here. Also gets rid of odor in the air, like, VOCs or somebody cooked fish or bacon. We like the smell of bacon, but not for 3 days.
Right.
So that'll get rid of those odors. That's your first line of defense. And then you've got True HEPA. Best of the best, 99.97% of particulates get trapped in here instead of your lungs. Remember, your lungs are the only other thing in your house cleaning the air, or your loved one's lungs. Now, we double down. We are giving you this photo catalyst filter. Very few air purifiers from Hunter have these, maybe only a couple. And the way that they've done this is they've created this wonderful magic scenario with a UVC light and a photo catalyst filter. We now can say that the 2 of these combined will get rid of crazy VOCs, talking about E. coli, formaldehyde, things that I never thought were in my air, but you know what? I have a gas stove.
Right. I
have to get a new area rug I feel like every 6 months, because my dog likes to make that his home territory. But seriously, like, you bring those things home in plastic, that releases formaldehyde. But formaldehyde can't get past that photo catalyst filter, that UVC light, the allergens, the dust, the dirt, the dander. They get trapped in that True HEPA filter. And then don't disregard that pre-filter at all. Inhibits the growth of microorganisms, gets rid of odors in the air, VOCs. How do you normally try and get rid of odors in the air? You put more odor in the air, you light a candle, you spray something, you do. So here's the deal. The air inside of our home can be 50% dirtier than the air outside. It makes sense. We open up the doors, we open up the windows, we walk in, and then everything gets trapped in there. It doesn't move. Outside, we've got airflow. In here, you create airflow. But do you create dirty airflow? Probably, if you have a ceiling fan or if you have old school fans. With this, you're creating clean airflow. So it goes into the base, goes through the layers of filtration, comes out the bottom, and then there are dozens of little vents back here that are pushing that clean air out. One press of the button, now it's oscillating. Now it's going from side to side, and it is moving that clean air better than anything else.
And Trace, the size of this, this isn't like some mini portable personal fan.
No, it's about, I think it's a little over 2.5 feet tall,
yes,
you know,
correct,
around 9 inches all the way around. So kind of like a large dinner plate, you know, and then again, like I said, 2.5 feet tall. Look, it fits on the countertop. It fits in the vanity. Do an inventory of all the rooms in your house. The nursery, your bedroom, your workout room, your crafting room. If you're gonna be doing all those crafts, you know, you're getting hot and bothered in there, you get all excited, you know, clean air, fresh air. Plus, you're probably using some stuff in there that you need to clean out of your air as well.
You can't argue against it. I mean, the thing is, it's just, it's fact. There's no selling needed. Fact is fact is fact. And the air is dirty. You can't see it, so it's easy to ignore it. You shouldn't ignore it. We've got to clean the air. We know we've got to clean the air, so do we have an air purifier or not? If we don't have an air purifier, we got to get one. We needed to get one yesterday because you're better with it than without it. The difference with this air purifier is that you're buying at the very highest level. The multiple layers of filtration are so advanced that you're really doing a number on anything that might be floating around in the air. You know, we're talking about mold spores and how scary that is, how scary they are. You talk about, you know, dust and dander and pollen. Maybe somebody has the itchy eyes and the twitchy nose. It's important to clean the air to help make a difference. So all of these reasons to have an air purifier, but understand the key difference. Nobody else has done what Hunter's done. They've taken the air purification technology and they've built it into a system that is also a fan. So now it's fanning and keeping you cool in the summer. It's fanning and keeping the air circulating in the winter and the fall. So it's a clever idea. We only have about 3 minutes left. Sage is about to go. Sage is about to go. Final 100 in Sage.
Wow.
So Sage will sell out, then Taupe will sell out. These two will be gone. White is the best seller. I'm okay at the moment on gray and I'm okay on black, but white, sage and taupe. Again, Trace, I only say it because we don't have 30,000 of these. Right? It's limited compared to what we normally do. It is limited,
you know, and again, I want to compare because I think that this is a very good example of what most of us have.
Yes.
We've either had one in our life, we have one in the closet right now, we're gonna go grab it in the next couple weeks or so because it is that time of year. But if it's been chilling in your closet for, you know, 6-7 months,
it'll be filthy.
It's been, you know, it's really been getting dirty. And you're not gonna, I mean, maybe you are, but I've never taken this front cage off to clean it, you know. And listen, blades are old school, you know, this is new school. Easy to clean, zero maintenance on this, except when you have to change the filters. But cleaning it, it's fine. But look at the difference. These are pushing dust, dirt, all that dirty air. It's just pushing it around. It's just moving it around. It's not cleaning it, it's just moving it, you know? This is cleaning, and then it is going ahead and dispersing that clean air. This is the difference. Out with the old, in with the new. Everybody needs an air purifier.
Everybody.
Everybody needs a fan. Why should you have two different footprints? You know what, are you gonna put the fan over here and the air purifier over here? Are you gonna put the fan on top of the air purifier? What are you gonna do? It's right here.
2 in 1.
One footprint. Two necessities in one.
And one purchase.
Yeah.
Rather than, you know, $300 on a fan and another $200 on an air purifier. Yeah. So now you've got the incredible best of both worlds. We're at $129.99. We've got free shipping and handling. We've got flex pay. It's our best value ever. Our only today's special that we've got coming up on this. An amazing opportunity to just get the job done. Yeah. The right job at the right time. Right as we're getting into the prime season also. Final 75 left in Sage before Sage is completely sold out. Taupe also doing very well. Trace, final words.
Listen, like I said, everyone needs one. It is a necessity. It is not a luxury. And to get two great products in one great footprint, congratulations.
Thank you, Tracy Rosa.
Thank you.
Stay with us for an encore of our best buy of the day here on HSN. Good night, everybody.
It's Customer Appreciation Month.
And you know what that means.
Every day in April, we are celebrating you.
With special offers for each day of the week.
It's our way of saying thank you.
We're going to spoil you with extra savings.
Plus, deals galore and more.
Don't you just feel the love?
Join us for a month of daily offers all April long.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
It's Customer Appreciation Month, and it's all about you. For the entire month of April, we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Thursdays. Get a special offer every Thursday in April, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, or VIP financing on so many items. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details on our exclusive VIP offers. Thank you for being an HSN Card VIP.